Well, today is Monday, the 24th of November, and we are having the cross-country relays here at the Gingerland Secondary School. We have the junior girls upcoming, so all of the handovers will be right here at the main school gate. They're starting right here. They'll make the handover here, and then the action is on the way. So we have green, red, and I assume blue. And so we already hear the screams, and we're gonna stay in focus as they make the turn here. That almost looks like laggy. I'm not sure, but that's laggy in red. So Laggy was always a top athlete at the St. James's Primary School. She has already established a bit of a lead, but she's been challenged. So coming along nicely as we go to the back of the school now. Greenhouse in third, red in first, blue in second. We have some of the students in the school cheering them on from the windows. Laggy pulling away even further now. So red establishing an even bigger lead. Green lagging somewhat. Blue has gone past her as we go past Bull's Gym in that general area, and also near the Old Manor Court. Come on, Greenhouse is the shout. Greenhouse is lagging. Greenhouse is in third, but Greenhouse getting the support. Laggy looking cool and composed at the top. Large and in charge. As we now go down towards Market Shop, making the turn at the Old Manor. Laggy pulling away even further. Looks very determined. Seems as if she has this one packed up already. But you know, it's still early days in this race, because at the end of it, what's going to happen is that if the person who she passes the baton to does not run well, the others can still catch up, so you never know. So Laggy moving along nicely, and we have just passed Market Shop area in line with the Gingerland Cemetery now, heading towards that first baton pass area. Laggy, large and in charge, getting some encouragement. And then we have blue in second, green really lagging. They're looking for green, but somebody's saying let's go. Somebody has some amplified sounds. Red House will take it now. First baton pass, fresh legs on the track, moving nicely. So red has passed off in the distance. Blue is about to pass off. Now let's see if this lead that has been established is worth anything. Depending on the speed and the endurance of the second placer, she'll be fighting hard to close this gap. And of course, the Red House athlete at the top here, she would want not to be embarrassed. Nobody should catch her. With a lead like that, nobody should catch her. And so she'll be giving it her all to stay right here at the top. As we go around to the back of the school now, she still has a good lead. The second placer may have overexerted herself because she was trying to catch up, and looks as if she has burnt out somewhat. Now the Red House athlete would also suffer a similar fate, because she's getting scared. She looks back and realizes that the Blue House athlete is closing the gap, because she too would have kind of burned out too, trying to keep that lead. And you could see that she's struggling somewhat right now. Blue seems a lot cooler, calmer. Red seems a little bit flustered, to put it mildly. Green is not even in the frame, but blue is closing the gap. And even if she doesn't catch up, the lead has been cut down considerably. So blue is closing the gap. Red is definitely under stress here right now. She's a little scared, because that Blue House athlete has done really well. She has cut the distance. Red House is panicking. She's looking over her shoulder all the time, really panicking here. So She's coming down towards market shop. Blue has longer legs as well. And so, well, look at that. Closing the gap ever so nicely. Red has burnt out. Red panics, looks over her shoulder. She knows she's right on her heels now. And that lead, established by Lagi, has gone to the dust. Gone to the cemetery that we are approaching. Dusted, done and buried. Because here she comes, Blue, closing the gap on Red and goes past her as if she's in reverse. Red says, well, I can't keep up with you, so you go ahead. So Blue holding on to a slight lead now. She has done really well. And look at it now. Red looking over her shoulder now because she knows Green is behind her. And she wouldn't want even Green to catch up now.
It is what it is.
So they're getting some encouragement now. So Blue getting some encouragement. They're trying to get Red to close the gap. She has a bit of an entourage. Teachers getting involved, trying to encourage them. They want Red to catch back up. Blue is waiting for that baton. Blue, fresh legs on the track once more. Now, can she hold on to this lead? And can the Red House athletes try to catch back up? We'll have to wait and see because she too could overexert herself with this kind of energy at the top. She's pushing really hard. And, you know, there's a bit of a hill here as we make the turn. And I think she might just burn out because she had a hard push out, and after you're not working off geothermal, you gotta burn out at some point. And so here she comes, still looking good, but I don't know for how much longer. And Red not yet in the frame. So can Red do the repeat of what Blue did a while ago? I don't think so. This Blue House athlete looks a little bit too serious. She gets rid of one shoe. Lay aside every weight, she says. Now, won't you get rid of the other shoe too? You got rid of one shoe, so let's get rid of the other shoe. Well, it makes for color. Yellow and purple and blue and white. Well, so she's still leading, still has a good pace. And guess what? Red is not even in the frame as yet. So Blue has established a really long lead. Now in the distance I'm seeing Red way in the distance. So this is not going to be like what happened on the first leg. This is a total blowout here by Blue. Large and in charge, one shoe and all. As she heads down towards market shop. Looking as cool as a cucumber. Burnt out, but knowing that she has an established lead and really just cruising right now. She'll be making that turn at market shop and just about to make that turn. Here she goes. Market shop, getting some encouragement. She has done this really well. She has even increased her pace. I don't think anybody is going to catch Blue again because this lead is a definite big lead. This is a big lead. Anybody catch Blue after this, well, has to be a bit of a miracle. So Blue has done a really good second leg and keeping that lead and lengthening it. So what a race she has run. Very good race. Charmin doesn't have anything to say because she's looking for Green. Green is way out there somewhere. So only Blue on the line. Fresh legs once more. She has done a good run, that young lady, and now it's Blue. Cool, nice, strong strides. Not overexerting herself, just knowing that she has a long lead and just trying to stay clear of the others. So, nice strides as she comes up now to the side of the school, and then we'll turn and make that turn to the back of the school, and she still looks very strong, very determined too. Nice pace, good strides. Blue, large and in charge. And so she's blowing a little hard though. You could hear her from all this distance blowing a bit hard. Maya is the name. You've heard Let's Go Maya. So Maya has established, well, continues to establish that lead for Blue. and she didn't really rush. She just had some really cool. Wait, I just remembered that yellow shoe is still on the track. Somebody needs to come back for the shoe. But meantime, Maya, cool and composed at the top. I'm not seeing anybody yet in the frame in the distance. So it's all Maya, it's all blue. As we go past the famous Bulls Gym, and students encouraging right here by the basketball court. Maya will make the turn and head towards Market Shop just about now, and she has done a really good run. Police officers at the top clearing the traffic at Market Shop while she is making her way down towards Market Shop. And let's go Maya is a shout. More encouragement for the Blue House athlete as she makes it now into Market Shop area. Traffic has been held up temporarily. So here she comes, Maya, large and in charge. Somebody's driving a bit too close, I figure. Maybe they need to just pause and let her get to the school. Driving a bit close, I thought. Even if it's family, even if it's a family member, I don't think they ought to be doing that. Just a little bit too close to the alley. But here she comes, Maya, large and in charge. And she's going to pass off that baton just about now. I think it's the final baton pass. No, one more penultimate, so one more after this. And so the greenhouse fans over there, very quiet because not like it right now in terms of green. This is the end of the race actually. Maya is bringing it home. So here is Maya coming home. Oh, there's a greenhouse athlete burnt out. But here is Maya, large and in charge. And she's gonna complete the course now for blue. So well done, Maya. And that's the end of the race. Maya and blue, they would have done it. So this greenhouse athlete is certainly a little overexerting herself, but getting some attention. Red House athlete thought there might have been a tight finish, but Red House certainly has left the greenhouse athlete in the dust. So Red will take the silver medal. Good finish here as well. Good run. Red completes the course. So the greenhouse athlete finally comes into the frame. So she's walking, she's tired, but at least she's completing the course for her house. Being told to run to finish. Gets a bit of applause now. So here she comes. Greenhouse completing the course, taking the bronze medal. We're about to have the turn of the junior boys, and the free house represented red, green and blue. We're gonna have a fast out, and oh, he has dropped the baton. That's unfortunate. The greenhouse athlete starting badly here, dropping the baton, but it's all about catching up now. Is this young Atherton at the top? Atherton at the top here. So leading for the moment. Green has some catching up to do. Red seems to be struggling in the middle there. But no, not red. Red is at the top. So who is in the middle? He has a red shirt. I have to check for the baton color. I know that green is at the back. Oh, so I guess this is blue at the top then. So blue at the top, red in the second spot, and then green in the third. Green just about to take over red now. So green pushing hard. Remember, he dropped his baton, but he seems very determined to catch up on young Atherton, who is for the moment enjoying a bit of a lead. So, but the Red House kind of holding on to his spot. Green hasn't gone far past him, even though he has gone past him. But Red's still trying to hold on. Atherton though seems to be establishing an unassailable lead here now. Just glances back to make sure, and as he heads now towards Market Shop. But again, this is early days yet in this race, and even if he passes off the baton first, you never know. Second leg could change things drastically. So Atherton will take this leg easily for Blue House. Certainly large and in charge, and so Blue House will pass off the baton first. Green is just about turning the corner. Red is trying to hold on, and Charmin to red with a green flag waving, encouraging the greenhouse supporters into the mix now, trying to get them to catch up. Well, we have a little man taking it for Blue. Can he maintain it though? He has a big job on his hand here to maintain that lead, because look at the anxiety established at the line there. Those other two are waiting and they are anxious. They get it now. Those two are out of the blocks. This youngster has a big job on hand, because even though it's a big lead, is that Douglas? Young Douglas has a big job on his hand here, because those two are coming around like two jet planes. They've already turned the corner, and Douglas would want to try to hold on to this lead. He's determined. I know he's a very determined youngster, but those other two, they are catching up. Let's see. This is the determining stretch, I believe. If they don't catch up before he gets to the end of this road, I'm not sure they'll catch him again. And I think he might have overexerted himself as he turned the corner over there. But Douglas is trying to maintain one rhythmic stride. Kelron. So Kelron trying to catch up. He's a super athlete. Can he catch up? But Kelron is looking back at the other athlete behind him. He needs to be looking at Douglas. So Kelron is a great athlete, but can he close that gap? The distance has closed somewhat, but still enjoying a bit of a good lead here, Douglas. As a matter of fact, he looks even cooler now. Douglas seems to be large and in charge. Kelron seems to be phasing out somewhat. So he glances back quickly, does Douglas. I think he has done well. He has done really well. He hasn't really overexerted himself. He has just maintained one cool pace. And Kelron, even though he's a sprinter, I don't think he has the energy to close the gap. So I think Douglas is going to pass off first. And he's increasing in pace now, increasing his pace, which is really good. This has been an excellent run by Douglas. Almost strategic. He really didn't try to overexert himself early, but now at the end, pushing it a little more, knowing that he'll get some rest soon. Kelron now, being urged on, is being told to push it, and he's trying his best. Charmin now is going to encourage him, telling him you can catch up. But I think it's too little too late. All he can do now is just close the gap. So it's all about closing the gap. And the baton will be passed off now to a champion athlete. Is that Kenroy Fraser? A very determined Kenroy Fraser. He's going to be hard to catch, I can tell you that. But the athlete has pushed out early. Kenroy seems to be cruising. Well, I'm going to tell you this much. If he gets close to Kenroy, he's going to dig deep. He's already digging deep. He knows that the guy is coming. And he's pushing hard up the hill. The guy has turned the corner. Isaiah? So Isaiah chasing after Kenroy here. Now Kenroy seems to be burning out slightly. But I could tell you this much. He's going to be hard to pass. Even if he catches up, he's not going to just let him pass. So, making a little zigzag here. But Isaiah is closing the gap. Isaiah, he looks back. Kenroy almost looks panicky there as he looks back. He's getting some encouragement now. Now, which one is he supporting? He started to support Kenroy. then went and told Isaiah, let's go. He has to make up his mind. So now he decides, okay, I'll leave you two. I'm gone. Isaiah has closed the gap on Kenroy. This is a tremendous run by Isaiah. Well, well, well. Remember they had a big lead? You remember that? He's right on his heels now. I thought Kenroy was going to be hard to pass. He has passed Kenroy as if he's in reverse. Well, well, well. Kenroy is struggling. He has a little band on his knee, so maybe there's an excuse. But Isaiah is in front now. But Kenroy getting some encouragement. I don't know if he has anything left in him. Holding on to that foot where that band is. Maybe the injury is a problem. But Kenroy is coming back. Kenroy is coming back. This is interesting. Kenroy is making a comeback. Isaiah says, no way you're going to catch me. But Kenroy is making a comeback. Kenroy being encouraged here. They're telling him that he can catch up. Kenroy is digging deep. Kenroy is closing the gap. Isaiah is now struggling. Isaiah is really struggling. Kenroy closing the gap. And he seems to be burning out again. Isaiah is saying what? He's telling them what? Isaiah has time to talk. Kenroy is burnt out. Kenroy hasn't any more gas in him. And he has conked out. Kenroy conked out close to the cemetery. And then started to run again. Being encouraged. Another burst of speed. Kenroy pushing again. And the baton has been passed. Now, is this a mistake? Is this a mistake? He's pushing it, I think, too hard at the top. He's going to burn out in the hill, I believe. But we'll wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong. But he's really pushing it a little hard here at the top. Can he maintain that? Blue turns the corner at the end now. This could be really interesting. So, pushing out now. And now, reality check. Reality check. I told you so. They're telling him to run, but that's what he's doing. But he's panicking now because Blue is coming around like a jet plane, like Blue wave. Look at that. Blue moving nicely, closing the gap. I don't think he has anything left in him at the top here. He's pushing it, but he has overexerted himself. And Blue is closing the gap. He hasn't looked back as yet, but if he looks back, he's going to see that he's right on his heels. So he's now on cruise control, but Blue seems to be a little burnt out. But I'm sure when his teammates see him, they're going to tell him, you can close that gap. It's not far. So both of them seem burnt out. Blue in second seems really burnt out.
You like that?
So being told to keep going. Let's see if he can keep going because I think this is all he has left. But Blue also. Blue overexerted himself. Blue doesn't have anything left. And it looks as if the leader here, he has something in him, at least to maintain that stride. Why he's celebrating? Almost looks as if he's celebrating. So I guess he's in charge. He's looking back. Why are you looking back? He's waving, celebrating. All kind of style. No, well, suppose after all that celebration, the guy just closes the gap on him again. The guy doesn't seem to have anything left. He's waving, he's celebrating. Maybe celebrating too early. Shaman says, done with that. Just sprint and finish. Forget the celebrations. Let's go, says Shaman. And he's going along, looking back now. I guess he's going to celebrate again? No. Yes, celebrating. For the crowd. He's a crowd man. He's a crowd man. He says, I have this one. Down back. Waving his baton. And Kelron is happy because his teammate has finished the job. Oh, he's walking now. But there's nobody going to catch him at this point. So he has completed the course. Celebrates now. And maybe could have broken the record if all that celebration was cut out. Is the second placer coming through now. He was close at one point, very close, but just didn't have enough gas to catch up and go past. So he'll settle for the silver medal. belt celebrations for the greenhouse champions. Well, we are seeing some signs, and we are not more than that. We are seeing the athlete now. Final athletes coming through, representing Red House to complete the race. Race done and dusted. So now we're gonna have the senior girls, and out of the blocks, well, we can really see clearly now red, green, and is this young Prentice, of course. Prentice leading the way for the moment. Her dad was somewhere around. I'm sure he's not going to go on the track today, but she's been challenged by the Red House athlete. Prentice moving along nicely. Red House blue seems to be cruising in third. Prentice right at the top, pushing out nicely, and always has been a champion athlete from since EPPS days. Right on us here now, still moving along really nicely. Red House dropping back slightly now. Kylan it is, Prentice, large and in charge here. I think we might be missing someone from this race. What Ken's starting name again? Huh? Yeah, I doubt she'll be running today. And we say condolences to the family. The passing of Reina not in this race today. Normally gives Kaylin a good run. Two of them very good athletes. Kaylin seems to be tiring though, and second place seems to have decided that she's going to hold on to the spot. She's not pushing it any harder for now. I'm almost certain that we're going to see her dad somewhere and her mom somewhere. Her mom would have a flag. Her dad would be just somewhere, probably standing close to his bus. But Prentice large and in charge. Red House seems to have settled for second. It might even be a good race between red and blue. She pushes out now. Nice finish here. Nice strong strides. Good strong finish to this one. There's Mommy. She says strong. And that's all she has to say. Meaning finish strong. So looking for, oh, there's Dad with his umbrella. That's his baton, his umbrella. And that's all he'll do. He gives encouragement. But Mom is behind with the flag, waving her on. Always a very good support team, Mommy and Daddy. Kylan seems to be tiring now. After that little push out, Red House is getting dangerously closer.
Blue House.
Well, not Blue House. Yeah, Red House. Yeah. No, gone. Baton has been passed off. And let's see if we could work out these strides. Is she overexerting? Not really. But who is pushing out hard now? The other two trying to catch up. So let's see. Oh, this is young Bolan. She's also a very good athlete, has been over the years. Look at those two behind. Oh, Reina is running. Oh, so Reina is in the race. So Reina is pushing. She's a very good athlete, you know. And so Bolan might have a little fight on her hands here to maintain that lead. But for the moment she looks good. But those two pushing along nicely. They're making this race interesting. So can they catch up though? Bolan has long legs. She looks back. Is she panicking as yet? Not really. Long legs, long hair, leading, and Greenhouse getting some encouragement. So Reina seems to be tiring too. So Bolan holding her own, pushing out nicely. She has done really well, being urged to extend the lead. So Nice strong run here by Boland, and the others have dropped back. So I think there might be a race on for that second spot, but maybe not for this first spot. Boland now gets to market shop, and you know she's tired, but she's keeping a good pace, still a good pace. Nice strong strides, getting some encouragement here. And Tinaya, I think the name is. So Tinaya getting some encouragement because Kaylin's mom is encouraging her with the flag as well. It's all green, and we might have a good race for second with those two closing in out there on each other. But for the moment, Boland it is at the top, and then another champion athlete is going to take the baton now, urging her to pass it over now. Here she comes. Hendrickson it is. Nice strong strides, pushing out now, pushing out, closing in on us. And is she overexerting though? She somehow looks cool, but she seems to have set out at a really rapid pace. And over the years has shown that she has, well, that she is multi-talented. She's not just an athlete, she's a top actress. Has featured in some of the Agnola productions, and really has entertained the crowds. But for now, she's an athlete. Blowing a little hard now, having pushed out early. Now, how can she maintain this? It's a nice stride, but where are the others? She still has a pretty good lead for the moment. She glances back, trying to figure out where are they. They haven't turned the corners yet, so the lead is getting even bigger. She looks back, they haven't turned the corners yet. So the lead is well established. Now we are seeing some movements. She sees that movement too, but they are not really pushing. They're more in survival mode. So for the moment, she's leading, looking strong. Greenhouse at the top. So Hendrickson it is. The other two I don't think within striking range. I think, oh, but she's slowing up badly now. Feeling the pressure here, feeling the weight. So Hendrickson definitely under pressure, because coming downhill, you should be gliding down. She's struggling somewhat. Can she hold on to that lead? Can the others use the opportunity to get closer? But for the moment, she's determined and getting some encouragement. That would help. This kind of encouragement really helps. She looks back, nobody close. Reaches market shop now, and just the final 30 meters or so, 40 meters maybe, and the greenhouse flag waving, encouraging. So greenhouse larger and in charge at the top, slowing up, tired, but for the moment she's in the lead, and with a good lead too. So you could see the determination. She's determined in the, oh, we're gonna have a race for second and third. We're gonna have, that's where the race is gonna be. I don't think it will be a race for first. Oh, one of them has stopped. I thought we would have had a more exciting finish, but one of them has stopped and is walking. Final baton to be passed off now. Hendrickson passes off. How does she handle this? Sometimes you could get a little carried away with the lead, but she has a good lead. She has nice strides at the top. Oh, the winner from the cross country. So I think this is done and dusted. Done and dusted, I think. Moving along nicely. Looking cool. Looking in charge. Nice strides. And doesn't seem as if she's going to be burning out anytime soon. Moving along really nicely. at the moment, it's green, all green, with a good, strong lead. As we go to the back of the school now, we're getting encouragement even from the windows at the school there. So they're encouraging, giving the encouragement, shouting, screaming. Here she comes. The green flag waves. Celebration early. So here she comes. Here she comes. Revisha Hanley. So coming along nicely. She definitely hasn't overexerted herself. She has done this as if she does it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You don't even hear her blowing hard, being told to check for the record. She's coming down towards market shop now. The shouts go up. She's gonna get some encouragement, an entourage coming alongside her. She's cool. She says, I'm okay. I'm in control. She knows that she's going to take this one hands down. And she really has an entourage here. Even a little bit of a photo shoot. Green flag waving. Celebration time. It's all green. Smiles. And she knows that she has done it. She has run a superb run. And she's been escorted in by athletes who would have run earlier. So, greenhouse, large and in charge here at the Gingerland Secondary School. Gonna make that final turn into the schoolyard just about now. She's done it really well. So here she comes. Now you could see, feeling the weight of the run that she has just completed. Her feet seems to be dragging a little for the first time. It has been a good run, but the tiredness now showing. But she is so far ahead that she could even roll to the finish line and still win. Getting the encouragement to know that she's almost there. And she crosses the line now. Really tired, but she has done a superb job. Well, in view now is the final athlete. She has really struggled. As a matter of fact, she's actually walking now, being encouraged to run to finish. But you can see that she's really tired. But she's going to complete the course for her house. So here she comes, a little bit of a trudge now as she comes towards the finish line. She has given it her all, and she's taken the bronze medal for her team. Crosses the line just about now. Well, actually, that was second place, so we have the third placer now just coming through. So here she comes, third placer, finishing strongly. Maybe could have used some of that energy to catch up. Crosses the line now. Well, we have the turn now of the senior boys. And of course, one of the well-known athletes here is young Hendrickson. He's already tearing away at the top, already taking the lead. Nice strong strides already established right on the UUT, right on the UUT. So Hendrickson, the second and third placers holding their own, still looking strong. But at the top, Hendrickson pulling away nicely. He has set up a really good pace here. So here he comes, moving along nicely. The other two, though, are not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. They're moving along nicely. But the second leg would be more interesting, because let's say that it's a given that Hendrickson is going to take this leg, even if he establishes a big lead. The point is that depending on what happens on the second leg, they could still catch up. But he's really establishing a big lead here, right on us again. So he hasn't slowed up at all. Matter of fact, he even seems to be getting quicker as we approach Market Shop now. He's large and in charge. Here he comes, pushing out now, and now he knows that he is close to the school. He's pulling away even further, really pushing it out now, pushing. But the other second place athlete is also doing pretty well. So that is what I'm saying about this lead. A lead has been established, but what's going to happen on the second leg as he gives it his all? Angeline celebrating early, but maybe it's a little early to celebrate. Well, another top athlete takes it, moving along nicely. So, but the Blue House athlete waiting. He wants to catch up. He thinks he can catch up. But this athlete moving well. And second place, not yet turned the corner. So he's already continuing that lead. Maybe even getting it bigger. Maybe a bigger lead for the moment, because I'm not seeing the other athletes as yet. Brian is the name. So Brian doing very well at the top, moving nicely, and yet to see the second place athlete. So well, turning now at the far end, we're seeing the second place athlete. He has a lot of catching up to do. So maybe it's all over by the shouting. I'm not sure. But there's no fat lady around, so the fat lady isn't singing as yet. So here goes. Coming around now. Moving strongly, looking good, still at the top. Heading down towards Market Shop now. Looking strong. Still maintaining a very good clip. He has done this really well. One of the better legs I've seen so far. Like a steady pace and a quick steady pace too. So Hendrickson started the process, and Mommy's right here. Mommy's gonna do a little jog of her own too. Can Mommy keep up? Maybe not. I think Mommy's gonna phase out just about now. But she's gonna encourage though. And here he comes. Being told to finish hard. Daddy's there as well, encouraging. He's gonna make that pass off now. The fresh legs on the trap, pushing out hard. He may overexert himself. He doesn't look as cool and as composed. He seems to be a little flurried here. He seems to be pushing out a little bit too hard. But let's see if he can maintain it. Maybe I'm talking too soon. I don't think so though. I think he's gonna burn out soon, because he really pushed out hard, gave it his all, intent on maintaining that lead. I think just about now, reality check. Reality check, we could see slowing up now, but he's still determined, still pushing himself to go, because he knows that he doesn't want to relinquish that lead. And in the corner now, we are seeing the other athlete. While he is slowing up at the top, the other athlete is giving it his all. Is that Shandon? Could well be Shandon. So Shandon is pushing hard. Shandon, of course, another top athlete here. But he has a big lead on Shandon. Can Shandon catch up? Shandon isn't known to be a sprinter, but Shandon known for endurance. He looks back, he knows that it's Shandon behind him. Even though he's burnt out, he's thinking, I can't slow up, I can't stop. So Could be interesting if Shandon can close the gap, but I think he has, well, they're encouraging Shandon. Shandon has a whole entourage up here now. A whole entourage, but I think it's too little too late. I think this lead is a little bit too much. But you never know. Shandon is a top athlete, and this athlete is struggling somewhat. Very determined though. Where is Shandon? Has he turned the corner as yet? Yes, Shandon has turned the corner. They're throwing water on his head. They're telling Shandon you can do it. This could be a really tight finish here. There's a vehicle in Shandon's way, but somebody's telling them Shandon is on your heels. Shandon is pushing. This could be interesting. Shandon is pushing. The guy is slowing up badly. Shandon too is slowing up because he has given it his all as well. Well, the baton is passed off now. Final leg out of the blocks like a jet plane. Was this the cross-country winner? I want to think so. Cross-country winner, so I think it's all over by the shouting. This guy gave Shandon a run for his money in the cross-country, and here he comes now, pulling away, looking as if he's telling himself, this is all mine. So, really strong strides here. I think it's all over by the shouting. He looks back, but not panicking. He just trying to establish how far he's ahead. And it's all his, I think. Nice, strong strides. But, in the corner, you see the blouse athlete? Kaim? Oh, my neighbor. He's a determined guy, I could tell you. If you never know what could happen here, because he's now tiring somewhat. Sister is here. Sister is saying, let's go. She's running in her socks. She's telling him, let's go. But trust me, Kaim is a very determined athlete. You never know. You can't take your eyes off Kaim. She stops. She's going to probably go shortcut and meet him on the main road. But for the moment, he's still leading, still at the top, still in charge. But Kaim getting some encouragement here. Kaim been told that he could probably catch up. But it's going to be a tough ask for Kaim. But he's getting serious encouragement at the top now. He's been told that Kaim is coming. And he says there's no way he's going to catch me. Well, he looks back. That's almost a panicky look this time now. He knows that Kaim is giving it his all. They're getting the encouragement. Kaim is there. Kaim is getting water. This guy being encouraged now. His sister came the shortcut. The crowd is into it. The crowd is into it. Kaim is pushing. He's tired. The leader is tired. The leader is tired. Kaim is pushing. Kaim is pushing. This is a race. What a way to finish the day. My goodness, what a way to finish the day. It's not a long way to go, but there's a hill to climb. There's a hill to climb. What can he do? Kaim hasn't turned the corners yet. Kaim is coming up the hill. Well, he looks back. He says, no way you're going to catch me. He says, I'm large and in charge. What a race. What a finish. Tremendous finish. And what a run by Kaim as well. I think they're going to shake hands, maybe. What a run. Serious run. And we're going to have the final athlete hopefully coming through momentarily. So we're looking for the final athlete. Final athlete would have been left in the dust because there was a rapid rush at the top. And we're going to have the final athlete hopefully coming through momentarily. So we're looking for the final athlete. Final athlete would have been left in the dust because there was a rapid rush at the top. The final athlete coming through. Well, he couldn't keep up with the competition at the top. It was really heat at the top. But he has finished strongly. And so that is a good finish. And so that's where we're going to leave you from the Gingerland Secondary School cross-country relay. Very well executed.